Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into Game 6 in the West. I can't believe the level of play we've seen from these teams, and it's only round one. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Williams, and it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And for Tucson, they've got Miller, and it's Simmons in at the 3. You look at Tucson, they have a chance to pull off the upset here at home.
And you know as well as anyone, they want to cap this series off in front of their fans. They're going to pull out all the stops to finish this in 6.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Here's Buffkin. Here's Copain. Williams defending. Copain gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Irving. Shot from 12. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That free throw good from Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Copain. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Williams on the wing. Simmons defending. Williams passes to Lively. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Simmons. And he drives it. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Davis with it. Simmons defending. Pass to Flagg. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Brooks. That one's wide left. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Brooks. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And finished off by Brooks.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. On the wing, Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Tucson, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Brooks a screen on Irving. Brooks left side. Another shot. Misses the layup.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Outside Irving. Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
Here's Buffkin. Yet to see a basket. From deep, here's Simmons. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6, and he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Copain. Williams defending. Lively against Brooks with the fadeaway. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
A different look for Tucson. The Mavericks lead by 6. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Launches it. Gay with a rebound. Tucson has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And yep, it's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Irving. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Screen by Lively. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Flagg to the inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Ball. Pass to post. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it back. To the left side wing. Going inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Ball. Post. It's good on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Hardy. Washington a screen. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Ball. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Baugh. To the middle. Here's Post. Gafford grabs the miss.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Thompson. Over Milton. Thompson, no good. Tucson has gone 2 of 5 from deep. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. He buries it from 3. Anderson's got 6 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And the bucket is good.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Baugh. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Gay. Milton against Thompson. Here's Gay. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Marshall passes to Hardy. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Mavericks on top, up 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Miller, and it's Copain in at the 2. It's stolen by Washington. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Hardy, and it's Marshall in at the 3. And there's the screen. Here's Simmons. And a nice finish on the layup. Simmons has got 7 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Washington. Gafford the screen. Inside. Here's Hardy. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, poked away. Here's Bufkin. Simmons finds Brooks. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Hardy.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gafford the screen. And here's Flag outside. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Tucson has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Fade away. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
And that one's good. Flag.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Outside Simmons to the paint. And finished off by Brooks.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Washington outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Copain. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Copain's got 5 now.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Marshall. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. To the inside from the right block. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Irving. Give him 8 points now. For Tucson, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Buffkin. Still no points. Brooks, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Derek Lively. Tucson shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Tucson. Brooks. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And Brooks drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Irving. He's got 6, 5 to shoot.
Fantastic job attracting the defense's attention. That's just what Kyrie Irving does. And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good from Irving.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hand.
And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Miller. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving with it. He has 7. Here's Flag. Back to Lively. Washington outside. Here's Williams. And counted from 19 feet away. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tucson shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2, Brooks.
And the first one at the line is good. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. And Brooks drops them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
They set the pick. Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams misses. Tucson has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Brooks a screen on Williams. Brooks right side. Tucson moving the ball around. Here's Copain. Williams defending.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Irving. He's got 7. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here is Irving. Outside, Williams. Down low. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Williams is checked in for Tucson. Shamet comes in for Milton. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Here's Baugh, checked by Davis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And that's an intentional foul. Houston, he's checked in for Tucson. Pulls up. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Gafford's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. For Tucson, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. It's Shamet on the wing. Williams with the screen. Charity stripe shot. Again, Tucson scores. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Tucson. Here's Baugh. Williams a screen on Irving. And a two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Davis. That's short off the rim. Tucson leading by 3. Here's Anderson. The layup misses. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. And stolen by Williams. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Here's Anderson. Williams with the screen. Anderson passes to Shamet. Clock at 6. Tucson needs to get off a shot. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Now Irving. He has 7. Pass to Davis. On the wing, Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Anderson. Stolen by Davis. Williams passes to Washington. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Tucson leading by 5. Pass to Ball. Here's Anderson. Check by Davis. Left side, Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Tucson leading by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, Game 6 looks like a nail-biter for the Dallas Mavericks.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punch. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Leading by 3. They've got Miller, and it's Copain in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. To the paint. And finished off by Brooks.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Irving, pass to Williams. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Flagg. Flagg's got 3 assists tonight.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Copain. Stolen by Davis. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes the break. Here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
They swipe it. Here's the break. Here's Copain. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Has to flag. Davis a screen. And flag with a 3. Flag's got 8 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Irving. Here's flag. Davis looking it over. Has to flag. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Davis. Guarded by Miller. Davis against Miller.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw good from Davis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Simmons. The free ball. Lively grabs a miss. Down low for the tie. That shot off the mark. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Left side Irving. Outside Davis. Outside Irving. Takes it inside. Left block shot on the way. And that one hits the back iron. For Tucson, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And that one's good. Simmons.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And Tucson making a change here. Post checked in. Inside. The big man, AD, down low.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
To the paint. Here's Post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Tucson leads by 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Right side Irving. Pass to Davis. Davis a screen. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Here's flag. Lively with a screen on Simmons. And here's flag outside. Outside for Irving. Outside, Williams. Now here's Lively. 12 points for him. Screen by Lively. Williams from long range. The rebound by Post. Tucson leading by 4. Here's Buffkin. Screen by Post. With the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And an intentional foul right there. So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Davis. And it's Hardy in for Williams. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And there was some serious muscle on that one.
Oh, and all kind of mean. He wanted the defense to feel that one. Here's ball. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Anderson's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Here's ball. Pass to Milton with his first shot attempt. Lively grabs the miss. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. And here's Lively. Screen by Lively. Washington outside. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Milton surveys the floor. Pass to Anderson. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Mavericks trail by 7. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Here's ball. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for him.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Milton with a steal. Exum passes to Hardy. Here's Marshall. Back to Exum. Pass to Hardy. Back to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. This shot by Hardy, no good. Tucson leading by 7. 27 seconds left in the third. Nice move. And Gafford with the block. Now here's Exum, covered by Milton. Gafford passes to Marshall. Now here's Washington. For 3, Hardy. He can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Tucson up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebounds, and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Jason Kidd, and something he'll continue to harp on.
Well, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few things in this game are more deflating.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court right now for Dallas. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Hardy is out there with Flag. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Tucson.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Tucson leading by 5. Here's ball. And there's the drive. Basket's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Post checked in for Brooks.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Tucson foul call. Anderson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Flag. Gafford with a screen on Milton. From short range. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Picked it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. From down in the low post, it goes. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Driving in. Here's post. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Mavericks trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Washington right side. Marshall outside. Pass to Flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardy. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Marshall. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Anderson. Pass to ball. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Flag. Here's Hardy. And here's Gafford. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Simmons, the pass to Brooks.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And Brooks drops them both. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 6-point game. Pass to Flag. Now Gafford. Brooks defending. Gafford with the bucket.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Tucson has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Gafford against Brooks. Now here's Simmons. On the take. Back to Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. With the step back, Gafford passes to Irving. Buries it from 3.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Simmons with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Marshall.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He misses the free throw. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Marshall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Williams' shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For Tucson, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Brooks a screen on Irving. Pass to Brooks. Miller against Davis. Shot clock at 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And here is Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Copain. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Now Williams. Outside Davis. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Tucson, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Counted from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Up top, Davis. Flag outside. Davis a screen. Here's flag. Irving outside. Another chance. Driving to the basket. Lively. They finally break through with a bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Bufkin. Brooks a screen.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Brooks.
The free throw drops for Brooks. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Flag. Davis with a screen on Simmons. Now Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Here's Buffkin. Simmons fires. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Brooks down low. Lively's there. That's in!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Davis. Now Irving to take the lead. Tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Miller outside. Brooks a screen. Here's Buffkin. Shot clock at 6. Now Brooks. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving, it's deflected. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. To shoot. Oh, off target from downtown. And it's Tucson's ball. They lead by 4. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Outside Irving. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. Brooks with a rebound.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Fires the 3. Both hands there for a little extra. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure. One that they can build off of moving forward.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.